name is Brady, and this is my Melton story. I was a teacher and a coach when COVID happened, and at that time I'd been teaching for 12 years. And so I'm sitting at home bored with COVID, and I got into the box truck business and was doing pretty well in the box truck business. And because of the supply chain issues, it took 2.5 months to get a $25 part. And by that time I was out of money. I had been doing a lot of research. I started my research in January of 2023. As far as, at that point I knew I wasn't going to teach anymore. And it's kind of a family decision. And so obviously being older, I needed to make a little bit more money. And so flatbed obviously enticed me. And I was drawn to Melton because it's an Oklahoma company. I live in Oklahoma. I've lived in Oklahoma since 1993. So I wanted to be, represent Oklahoma. Like I said, being older, I'm kind of mindful of retirement type stuff, 401k and things like that. Not all companies offer that. And my wife is an accountant, so she's, really making sure those things all those boxes are checked. And she was all for Melton from the get-go. So it was kind of, like I said, it was a family deal, and Melton, I feel like everything I've seen so far is a family company. Orientation was an eye-opener. I couldn't believe that every week that many people came to Melton. Of course, my class just so happened to be the hottest week of June that there had been in a long time, so we lost quite a few people because of that. The orientation process, it really showed us a bunch of different loads. So that part of it was good. Being able to secure over and over and over again during orientation was great. And get to know a bunch of different people. And I felt like the staff in orientation was very knowledgeable. Any questions my group always had, they would not necessarily just tell us an answer. They would guide us towards an answer. I thought that was good. I wasn't sure what to think, how it was going to work, how the 3 weeks with the same person in a truck in a small confined space, how that was going to work. Luckily, we stayed busy. He picked me up in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We went to California. From California, we went all the way back across the country to Missouri, dropped off in Missouri, picked up pontoon boats in Missouri, took those to Massachusetts. From Massachusetts, we went up to Maine, and when I say Maine, I mean close to the Canadian border, Maine. And then from there, we went to North Carolina. North Carolina, we made our way. We had a 3-stop load with a final, and it ended in Brownsville, Texas. So we went from the far northeast to about as far south in the country as you can. Going to places like even during my training, we went through Connecticut. Well, what's Connecticut? Well, WWE headquarters is in Connecticut, and we drove right by it. What other job could I have that I could say, yeah, I drove by WWE headquarters? So that was pretty cool. So getting to experience things while working, that's kind of a neat deal, I think. Here at Melton, there are more opportunities for growth. Everybody kind of starts out about the same company-wise, but I feel like at Melton, with safety bonuses, fuel bonuses, becoming a Blue Knight, becoming an ambassador, There's just so many different ways to make more money.